Hey viewers, welcome to another game as a casual pro gamer. Today we're doing a Vladimir game, and yeah, I'm sorry to say that this is the only game I could get to work with the new replay system. Well, it's not actually real, it's just a really new, it's just an update. But all of the old replays don't seem to work anymore, which is quite annoying. So Vladimir starting off with Boots of Speed. By the way, I do have plenty of replays left, but all of my old ones that I actually wanted to cast don't actually work anymore. So, hope to get that working once again, but I still have plenty of them, so yeah, I'll manage. I am still looking for, what's his name? Kassadin? Yeah. A Kassadin replay. So if anyone has a good game from Kassadin where you display kind of his normal way to play him, so I'm not looking for a 20-0 score. But if you have a good game, so showing off what he does and how to play him, let me know, send the game and mark it in the title. So put the champion name in the title. You should always do that, and I'll see what I can do. Anyway, as I said, starting off with Boots of Speed because Vladimir only needs Boots of Speed really early game, and then once he goes back in quite a while actually, because he has incredible lane sustainability. And he really doesn't need a healer, so he would be better in top lane than Garen would be. So yeah, I don't think he has to go back ever. So he will only go back once he has enough health, gold to actually do something real. And we'll just have to see. So this is still the old Tarek. I know there's a patch coming up. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday because the North American servers were offline yesterday all day. At least my whole day, but it might be just because I'm in Europe and there's a big time difference between where I am and where the North American servers are. So it might just have been during the night, and I don't know. So anyway, this is the old Tarek, so he is... yeah. Wow. That was a complete steal, but it doesn't matter. I think Tarek doesn't need to... yeah, Tarek doesn't need the kills, so he can do pretty well with just the assists. And he is a pretty good support character, so that's why I'm not surprised to see two of them here in the bottom lane. So Tarek really cannot fight against Vladimir, obviously, because he does have a heal, but yeah, Vladimir has so much damage that it is not something that he can really work with. And yeah, going in for the double kill here, or rather double death. That was kind of too aggressive. Obviously he wasn't going to survive without his sanguine pool. And he might have survived with the sanguine pool, but yeah, that really was too aggressive and couldn't get out. And then because Akali came in exactly at that moment, it yeah, it was a double death on their side. So hopefully they will be playing a little bit better next time. On next engagement. So turning the sound back on, because I always turn it off when I play myself in a, well, in a first win of the day match basically, because then I don't need to have any sounds on and I normally listen to other stuff. but I really want it turned on for these kind of things. And we have a caller. So we're back, and I am sorry about that, but we will just continue where we left off. Fortunately, the pause button actually works by now. So if I pause it, it doesn't actually just slow down the replay like it used to. It actually pauses it, which is awesome. So Akali is doing some pretty nice damage here, but yeah, overextending and got killed there. So by now he does have a sanguine pool and used it to do some damage there and actually slow the enemies, but it resulted in what's his face, Akali well, staying behind while Tarek ran out. So it kind of resulted in a kill because he separated the two with the sanguine pool, and obviously Tarek couldn't save Akali there, so he didn't make a mistake. Akali should have ran out when she still had the chance, and Tarek here should probably go home, because he's not going to be able to heal himself up for that much. And this Olaf is dead. Yeah, there we go. So 4-1-1 here. Doing a good job. And probably should be going shopping here. And he in fact does. Oh, he's not. Okay. Now, as I said, Vladimir has incredible lane sustainability, and he can pretty much stay in lane for the entire game if he wants to. Oh, come on! Oh my god. Yeah, he couldn't stay in because all of his skills were on cooldown, but still. Oh, and the last one doesn't actually die. Yeah, come on, get Akali. There we go. With the sanguine pool you can actually get out from the turret fire, and he did an excellent job there. And healing up quite nicely with the transfusion, sorry, and the Tides of Blood. I think the Tides of Blood also... oh no. It doesn't actually give him a health back, I think. No. Okay, sure. So with the transfusion then. Okay, sure. Anyway, it's going for the standard Hextech revolver and then going into Magi Soul Stealer, which is, yeah, kind of logical if you're 6-1, I guess. Because if you're 6-1, you are going to outlevel your opponent, you're going to have better skills but also better damage because of all the gold you get. And with all the gold you can buy some more items, you will do more damage, and more damage in this case means more health as well, because the AP results in extra health, but also the transfusion depends on AP, so you get more healing as well. And all in all, I think he will do quite well with his Magi Soul Stealer. And his ultimate's up once again, so it's probably time to get another kill. Up to 3 stacks here, and yeah, he probably wants to time that out, because the more stacks you have, the more health it costs to actually activate the skill. Also it does some more damage, but in general that's not how you use that. It is of course really nice to have a lot of damage, but if it costs you more health to activate it, it's not always a good idea, especially if you're just fighting the minions. And apparently we are going mid, because there's someone really low in mid, and that's an easy kill, and 2 stacks for the Magi's. And there we go. And is he going to get another 2? No, just one. Just one. So anyway, going back to bottom, because they are obviously pushing, and I don't know why they ran out. Apparently too afraid of something, didn't ward the river. Yeah, I don't know. Really, they could have killed his turrets. But yeah, okay, sure. So I'm not actually sure what the best course of action would be, because, well, Misfortune all of a sudden went bottom. So that probably means that Tarek and Misfortune are going to be bottom now, and Vladimir is going mid? Something like that? Oh wow! That's some nice damage. Yeah, that was some really nice damage, and they lose Dragon for that. At least that's what I'm thinking here.
An enemy has been slain.
So, yeah, we'll have to wait. Oh, I can fast forward this, right. So he is indeed going mid. So far it has been a pretty eventful match, so I didn't really need to fast forward anything. Even the laning phase was pretty interesting, and by now he can push a little bit. He can roam around, killing off champions wherever he can find them. And he's going to kill this turret, or at least attempt to. And getting out of there with the sanguine pool, and going to survive this? No. No, unfortunately he doesn't survive that. But he might pick up another stack. By now he's 7 and 3, so yeah, his Magi Soul Stealer really hasn't helped him at all yet. And Garen doesn't manage to get to Tristana in time to give Vladimir an extra stack. So we are going to fast forward a little bit, and then we are going to watch him hopefully kill some guys. So Vladimir is really a champion which is really active, so you can use your skills continuously, like with all of the non-mana based champions, I guess. They are really fun to play, a lot more fun, in my opinion, than the mana champions, because they generally use a lot more of their skills. And slowing down the Olaf and actually getting a pretty nice kill in. So Kali almost dying there because she jumped in for and dying there because she jumped in for into a group of 3, and yeah, he gets killed again, but he does pick up a stack from the Terry kill. But anyway, I was saying that yeah, the energy champions, so Akali too, and Cannon, those kind of champions, Dr. Mundo, Vladimir, those are really champions that can spam around their spam out all of their skills continuously. You don't have to manage anything, and yeah, it makes for an easier to play champion, but it also makes that you have a lot more skills, or you're a lot more skill based than well, based on your skills, not actually skill based, because it's not like mana based champion doesn't require you to have any skill. But yeah, you don't have to manage the mana, you just have to manage one resource, in this case only your life, and your life even scales with your AP because of your innate ability. And yeah, all in all, that makes for a really interesting to play champion. Although I think it's rather unfair, especially a champion like Akali who does a lot of damage, with yeah, compared to the mana based champions who should do more damage because they cannot use their skills as often, and therefore cannot really compete with energy based champion. So nice double slow there, and so first Vladimir slow and then the Misfortune slow, and ooh, actually getting healed right at the last minute, last second maybe, and wow, come on, yeah, he does get killed, but they are going to lose 3 champions for that, so well worth it. So that was 3 versus 1, as I said, and he did pick up the Leviathan armor, and has 7 and 5 stacks. So it's going okay. And has the Will of the Ancients, which gives everyone spell vamp as well as some ability power. And although not everyone can benefit a whole lot from the ability power, it is still nice to have for most of them, especially Tarek, who has been fighting alongside him. Misfortune can also use the ability power because her skills also are based on well, also have a big AP factor in them. But yeah, mainly he bought it for the spell vamp, because spell vamp on Vladimir is really, really good. So we are going to see them pushing this, I think, a little bit. So, because everyone is mid lane here, and they pick up 2 kills quite easily. Oh yeah, this is exactly the point I wanted to fast forward, because now the enemy is going to back off a little bit and will retreat to the turrets, and yeah, it's a good time to go shopping if you have too much gold, which you didn't really have. But and in a really tough situation here. Yeah, exactly, back off. So 4v1, well 2 now, but not a good deal. Probably should stay out of it at least until his Sanguine Pool is ready once again. I should just try to get all of the minions. And now Sanguine Pool is ready once more. So 21 to 12 the overall score, 10 to 5, 10-5-9 the score for Vladimir here, which is quite alright. Did he just... oh no, this guy actually got caught by the ultimate as well, but... yeah, I thought it was really only the turret that was affected. But apparently it was... he also hit the Heimerdinger. But that's okay for now. But yeah, the ultimate is really good if you hit multiple champions, but you really have to hit them with your skills after you hit the ultimate. And yeah, in this case he kind of started hitting the turret instead of the Heimerdinger. And yeah, I think that was a mistake. They might have been able to pick off 2 champions there. Oh, yeah, I was too late on that, I know that. And now I might as well go through this one. Wow. It's so annoying. The scrolling speeds up with the amplification factor or with the speeding up factor. So if I speed up the replay, the scroll factor also speeds up. So I can only do it like this, or I can focus on him. So basically lock the camera. By the way, 14 and 16 stacks is quite decent. That's actually really worth it. Normally we see snowball items being used in games and then yeah, not really be worth it. But in this case, definitely worth it. And picking up the 2020 here. So, and just for the record, he now gets reduced damage by 15% and reduced cooldowns by 15%. And that is enough. So, hope you enjoyed the game. Really interesting one with the double snowball items. But yeah, that is exactly why I chose the game. So, yeah, I'll see you next time. GG.